Welcome everyone to the session this morning. And we'll continue our practice from yesterday by doing the Anapana Sati meditation. It's a breath awareness practice at a very foundational level. If we learn to just be in a relationship with the breath, just be aware of the breath and get into a deeper relationship, it really allows us and supports us in being present, being here. At more experienced level, the breath actually tells us about the state of mind we are in. I'll just give you a small example. When you're angry, upset, you notice that the breath is very shallow. So if we just bring awareness, even in that state wherein you're going through some kind of emotional overwhelm, if we just bring awareness to our own breath, you will notice that the mind sort of shifts. So that is the power of breath. We start by getting into a posture. We could be seated on a chair or on a cushion. Notice what posture might be available for you today. And if you're seated on a chair, it's very important that your feet touch the floor. Spine is loosely straight, shoulders are rolled back, chin is towards the chest, right hand over the left or hands can be interlaced. Tips of the thumbs to be gently meeting each other or right over the left. Eyes can be downcast or closed. Bringing to mind our intention for being here. You can also hold an intention for this practice for your own self. I'd like to hold the intention of being with the breath, and if my mind goes wherever it goes, I'll bring it gently back to the breath. Won't be self-critical or self-judgmental. Knowing that it is the habitual pattern of the mind, I'll guide it gently back to the breath. That's my intention. So just bringing out your own intention, holding that intention for your own practice. I'm starting with the sound woo. It sort of brings me more here, brings me more present. So we either take an ujjayi breath or a regular breath, expand the abdomen like a balloon, and on the out breath, maybe we can take the sound out from the abdomen. Notice your breath. Notice perhaps your mind. For me, I just tend to relax more sometimes. Sensing your sit bones if you're seated on a chair, or the points of contact the legs are making to the cushion. Noticing if the cushion feels hard, soft, maybe neutral. Just sensing the points of contact the body is making to the cushion or the seat of the chair. And just sensing the breath. Sensing the breath in the body. Just noticing where in the body do you sense this breath? Is the nostril, chest, or the abdomen? Noticing if the breath feels shallow or deep, rough, smooth, fast, or slow. And just staying with that, not trying to change any experience for ourselves, just staying with the breath as it arises and passes away in the body. Just staying with the as it is quality of the breath, not trying to change any experience, just being with the breath as it arises and passes away in the body. But the mind begins to wander through thoughts, emotions, sensations in other body parts, even images. Knowing that this is a habitual pattern of the mind, guiding it gently back to the breath. just like a doorman who opens and closes door to all guests and doesn't go after any guest. We open and close doors to all feelings, thoughts, allow them to be here. And the primary awareness, the foreground of our awareness, stays on the breath, just like a doorman who opens and closes doors and doesn't go after any guest. So we allow thoughts, feelings, sensations, images to be here. Images is also how our psyche talks to us. Staying with the sensations of breath as it arises and passes away in the body. Noticing that the out breath feels slightly warmer than the in breath. And staying with the rising and falling of the abdomen or the chest. And as we begin to bring this practice to a close, bringing to mind your just sharing the merits of this practice, just an ending dedication by sharing the merits of this practice gathered here today with either a group of people or someone you love, someone you know who may need your prayers. I dedicate the merits of this practice gathered here today with all of you, just dedicating it to all cancer patients. May their suffering be a little less, their pain, just holding that quite a deadly disease. Gently opening your eyes, being very slow and mindful about your next few movements. Really recommending not getting into technology, giving yourself some time. Have a good day. Thank you all for your practice.